A little bit of a hodgepodge catch up, but it looks like we've got a break in the rain, finally. Major downpours last night. So this creek pond is now flowing over the trail. That must be why they put a log there. Oh. And we've been walking, and there's been intermittent sun, and also there was a rainbow, and so it's nice. You know, it's like it downpours for 10 minutes and then it's sees the sky over here. Yeah. Anyway, good walk. I admit I like sunny days better, but all in all, not too bad. It's turning into a better morning than when we first got here. Up at 5 and up and about at 5:30. And was down here for 7, but I did not see the sun. The clouds were too thick. So we didn't get the sunrise. I can just faintly see Mount Baker over there, which is, I think it's a volcano in Washington State. Anyway, we've met some people. We met Chelsea and her dog. What was his name? And we've met lots of people and lots of dogs this morning, so that was nice. Got some good pictures. And the girls are now tired. As you'll see in the pictures, they decided to make themselves a little bed in the sand and lay down for a nap. So I'm like, well, mission accomplished. Time to head back. This is not even the first time that I have seen something like this. In fact, I was up hiking at Strathcona Park once and was in the middle of nowhere. And I can't remember if I heard it or just heard the story from other hikers on the trail. There was some random dude in the middle of the mountains just playing the bagpipes. Back when I was living in downtown Victoria, in James Bay neighborhood, you know, you're right near the Parliament, so you pretty much hear the bagpipes every day. And there was a joke at that time that circulated. What is the definition of a Scottish gentleman? One who knows how to play the bagpipes, but doesn't. There's my girls. Anyway, I've softened a lot on the whole thing since then. I mean, when I lived in James Bay, admittedly, I really couldn't stand the sound of it, but now, kind of like the sound of trains, it's nostalgic, you know. I mean, when I lived in Jasper, oh, look at the mountains over there, you can see them, wow. It took a while to get used to sleeping through the sound of the trains, you know, and the horn in the night. But now, when I hear that, it's nostalgic and soothing. So, it's interesting, right? It drives home that whole point that came up on a Zen retreat I went to, the only Zen retreat I ever went to with my Aunt Doreen. The difference between a sensation and a connotation. Because, you know, a sensation can of itself like be not problematic, or it can be, depending on what you add to it with your thoughts. And, you know, it's like the train was a problematic sensation initially, but now it's calming and soothing, and the only difference is the thoughts that I add to it, right? So, and it occurred to me when I was out in the meditation work period and I was working in the garden, and I felt a tickle on my arm, and I looked down and it was a spider, and you know, I jumped But the sensation was just a little tickle. You know, if it had been a loved one giving me the little tickle, or a puppy. So it was totally all in what I added to it, and in that moment I had the insight of like, aha! Sensation versus connotation. That is what determines pleasure or suffering. Well, we made it back to the car. Several downpours later, and in typical BC style, my whole front and back of my legs are soaking wet because the rain just drives at you, you know, just drives, and yeah, so you end up like totally soaked. Where's the camera anyway? Is it over there? Is it over here? Hi, Andre. We're just walking the dogs, and we got your message. And there's Jasper. Anyway, thanks for joining us on the walk, and thanks for watching the video. And if you don't mind, I'd love it if you would like the video, subscribe to the channel, help me grow the channel. I do love making videos, so thanks again. See you in the next one.